between the lines, they're safer when food gets tossed in. Either love us or wish our mothers had abortions. Depending on the level of their losses, give me that shit. I'm from before with the home with the Barclays, when you could walk freely through the parade on Eastern Parkway. I'm from always say be safe when we part ways, cause liquor-filled nights could easily turn to dark days. I'm from Brooklyn, home of the stars, when nationalities come together like a collage. Four-wheelers and dirt bikes tricking like sugar daddies to broads. Don't got 40 acres, but I'm rocking these son of Mars. I'm from Brooklyn, raised in Browns.
That's it hard.
Bushwick. Chicks that treat you like the star of the show and get you booked quick. Art is amazing at the skills that the chefs cook with. And if your OGs are hood rich, they took risk. I'm from Brooklyn. Peace to the hustlers and the guards, the queens that turn to soldiers when dreams get hard. Jersey, word to the gunners and the killers, and white feet that hold you down with shake gas thriller. Brooklyn, home of the stars, no matter where you're from, it's all good, baby. Jersey, home of the stars, no matter where you're from, it's all good. Jersey, I'm from Jersey.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Salute, salute, salute. Salute to everybody in the building. You know, I want to make sure I take this time to announce our special guest, Dontique-Lo. I mean, I'm gonna let him definitely share, you know, a lot of things with the people, introduce them to the world for those who don't know him. Shoot, Tosh, we see you, Tosh. Appreciate you. We're gonna just make sure we get the show on the road at a decent time, you know, so that everybody could get this information and still be able to catch part 2 as well. You know what I mean? So Dontique, you know, if you want, just introduce yourself to the people and let's get it.
Peace. My name's Dontique Manuel, PJC, MC, producer, bunch of other shit. Let's go.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. You know, so Dontique, let me ask you a question.
What up?
Just out of curiosity, what was the conditions like when you was growing up?
My moms and pops had me at 15. They both was 15. So
okay.
Conditions wasn't good, my way.
Listen, understandable.
Like,
trust me.
We lived with grandma.
okay. You know,
word up. We lived with my grandmom's, because I was born in Bushwick, so we lived with my grandma's in Bushwick, and then she moved to Brownsville, and then we lived in on Ralph Ave, 701 Ralph Ave, Ralph and Sutter and shit.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. So I know I heard you say PJC. What does PJC mean?
PJC is Polo Jersey City.
Okay.
It also mean peace, justice, culture. Also mean probably just chilling. Like,
no doubt.
But Polo Jersey City is the main meaning of PJC.
How introduced to the culture, as far as, you know, who kind of, you know, introduced you to everybody, so on and so forth?
My first introduction to low-lives period is just being on the block, and Face would pass through. I would see Face passing through, and I rode with all my OGs is D-Seps, so I would, but they was cool with Face. It was a couple of low-lives they wouldn't fuck with, but they was cool with Face. So I would see him back and forth, but he would always. I thought he had a twin because he would change clothes. And I would see him one outfit, and a couple minutes later, I see him a whole nother outfit.
Shout out to Face, man. Shout out, salute the OG Face, man.
Word up. I'll be like, oh shit, this nigga wild. We was fly as shit. It's killing it the whole time though. But as far as like actually meeting motherfuckers, because if I don't actually meet you and chill with you, I don't really know you. So that's not really an introduction. It's me seeing you and slapping you 5 and no shit like that. But original meeting was with Rack, Hazuno, and Beck Live. I was doing shows out in Jersey, and Rack was doing his I forgot the name of the showcase that he was doing. But he was doing shows in the city.
Okay.
I would perform at his shit. He would perform at our shit. It was like, come over to Jersey and rock. Low and Lyrics. Low and Lyrics is the name.
Low and Lyrics. Okay.
He was doing Low and Lyrics and shit. And so we just started like connecting off that. And then he seen we all rock low anyway. So every time we came to their shit, they would just call us the Jersey crew. And I ain't from Jersey. I live here for many years, but we not the Jersey crew, bro. Gotcha. Eventually, I was like, all right, cool. We need a name for this shit because they keep calling us the Jersey crew, bro. So I literally typed it on fucking on Facebook, like, yo, they keep calling us the Jersey crew. What the fuck is we need a name for this shit? And fucking Rap was like, yo, matter of fact, nah. RLPC was like, yo, get down with us. And they honestly, we got cool with them. They was mad cool, but I was like, no, we got too many people to just move into y'all shit. Like, I could control my people. I can't control my people in y'all shit. So, like, on some real life shit, we just started up. We called it PJC. I'm from Brooklyn. My bro Rock, that I started from Harlem. So Brooklyn, Harlem, and then everybody else in PJC is basically from Jersey.
Gotcha.
But we both went to high school and all that shit out here. So all our squad is out here type shit. We got OGs and fam in both of the places that we from, but PJC started here. I'll be lying my ass off if I say it started in Brooklyn or it started in Harlem or some shit like that. No, that shit started in Jersey City.
No doubt. Let me ask you another question. Like down your road, who inspired you? Like as far as in the music aspect, who inspired you? Who's like your top 10 favorite rappers?
Kane.
Okay.
KRS, G-Rap, Rakim, Slick Rick. That'd be definite 5 from like just starting to rhyme. Like just starting to pick up the pen and wanting like, hold up, this nigga said, he said, put a quarter in your ass because you played yourself. On some real shit, to this day, there is no line that I could think of that's as simple and as dope as that fucking line. So my shit was, I'm gonna try to give me some lines like that.
No doubt.
That's why when you hear my shit, you'll hear metaphors and all that type of shit and punchlines and shit, because Kane is just that fucking guy. And the next 5 would be fucking Nas, Hove, Pharoah Monch, Smooth B.
No doubt.
Smooth, I gotta go off the grid. Smooth B, because motherfuckers be hating on Smooth B. They don't ever say Smooth B name. And fucking Grand Poobah.
No doubt. You
Nobody everybody and they top nothing. And Grand Poobah did everything. Nigga gave you knowledge, bagging bitches. He was doing everything.
You know, now we got a special treat for the people that's here that came early. What we're gonna do is we're gonna drop a clip from one of Dontique's songs that he not only wrote but produced and all that other good stuff. You know, somebody could just pull a video up so we could get the people a nice little treat for showing up early.
Nice, cool fella, coochie, beat booty, just like Jimmy. Jesus, pigs just try to envy. Please, seems so century. Please up, feeds up, eat it entry. He's out, squeeze out, keep empty. Cock back, pop shot, after memory. Drop back, pop rock, knocks up on entry. Cock back, pop shot, complimentary. Pop, 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 winner friendly.
Chop shop with a Bentley. Op slack, get jack like Dempsey. Door I can see. Better back up. Pen hotter than the shuttle on re-entry. Easy no-low, ill for centuries, God. Good dolo, but they don't want smoke with the squad. That's a no-no. Close to this and get charged. E-Joe, getting these snakes on my yard, oh. Just a steal of pulling your card, oh. Came with a stick like a muscle largo. On the straight and narrow all these years. Don't make me make the thing go put it like Nardo. Blinded by how bright the star glow. Better like stone troopers on Daro. Putting lines down to change your world. Architects here to design a better tomorrow.
Higher, 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 higher now. Higher, higher, higher.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Exclusive. Hey, Dontique, if you just tell us a little bit about that track, we would greatly appreciate it, man.
Um, we was in the motherfucking in the Afrobeat zone, like crazy, maybe 3 years ago. Like just going, and then we just started making random tracks that was in that zone because it was like we was already doing house shit. Like I do hip hop shit, but when I come together with my brothers that sing, we have to have an actual like a bridge. And for some reason, Afrobeat and house is the bridge that we come together and throw shit down on as far as them singing through whole songs and shit like that. And we could hip hop, they could just be on the chorus or do they little do a little verse here and there, but like to have it like where it's something other than just hip hop or R&B, the bridge is house and our version of house and our version of Afrobeat. Like, cause it's not what they do. It's some shit we made up. Like,
no doubt.
Influenced by that. Like, but honestly, Rock did a verse or for somebody else beat or some Afrobeat shit. He had like 8 bars. And I was like, yo, that shit hard. Like, what the fuck is you saying though? And he was like, yo, I'm speaking in Igbo. I'm throwing like Igbo words into the verse, because it's an African language and shit. So he was like, yo, I'm gonna flip it like that. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go into motherfucking Google and find me some shit too. So when he's spitting and it sound like he's just making sounds, he's actually saying words.
Man, that shit was hard. You know what I mean? Definitely different. Definitely put a nice spin on hip hop itself, man. Where can people find your music?
Bandcamp, actually everywhere. Type in the name The House of Time Built or type in the name Dontique. You can find it just about everywhere.
No doubt. But before we leave, I'll make sure we put that, put all the links to where your music is at in the chat, so that anybody interested could go and go get it. Being we on music, just out of curiosity, because you always hear the myths. What is your creative process? I know some people they smoke and then they get in the booth, or some people they still write. Some people don't write. What is Dontique's creative process?
Living.
Living
life. I smoke because I smoke. I drink every now and then. I take a couple sips because I do that. That don't help me make music. Like, it's a thing that I do while I'm making music because I just do it anyway. But none of that shit helps me or inspires me to make music. Actually living life is what inspires me to make music. Like, I could be at work doing whatever I got to do at work, writing a fire ass verse that don't got shit to do with what I'm doing at work. Like, so like, just life. Word up.
Man, that's a dope answer. So I heard you talk about what's like an average day in Dontique life. Just the average day,
Average day, go to work, be dirty, come home, get clean, like, make sure the kids is good. That's about it. That's average for me. Make a beat, write a verse or two. I write R&B shit for my homies too, so I might write some shit for them and tell them I'll do a fucking like a reference track. They'll come through, sing it over or whatever, and knock some shit out. But that's regular.
Let me make sure I'm understanding this. So you the writer, the producer, the beat maker. You film it as well, or you don't really mess with filming?
I film here and there, but mostly I like to edit more. Filming it gets annoying. So I did it for like 10 years before I stopped doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it got it to the point where it's like, I'll let somebody else do this shit. But I mix shit, I master shit, I'll edit a video or two or whatever here and there. Majority of the videos that I sent you, I edited. So because it's hard to trust people with your editing as far as time and as far as like leaving shit on the cutting room floor. They be leaving dope shit on the cutting room floor and they don't see how it's supposed. Like, you just left some fly shit out of the video, bro. Like, I don't know. I can't let that go down. I would rather it be in my hands and me fuck it up. than for them to fuck up.
If I'm not mistaken, we definitely have another one of your tracks. If you don't mind, we're gonna play the physical track, so that people could really get a sense of how Dontique get down and so on and so forth. You wrote and produced this track, correct?
What track is it?
The Brooklyn track.
Produced it? No, DJ Static produced that. I edited the video and wrote the verses, and my bro CF did his verse on there too, and June did the chorus.
No doubt, no doubt.
But as far as like,
yeah, you good.
Nah, like as far as like recording it, being the recording engineer, mixing it and all that shit, yeah, I did that shit too. Got you.
You know, if y'all could just pull that track up for me.
MTV cribs to show you how I live. The shit look like Chernobyl. Radioactive wolf niggas, my team full of locals.
Bring it back
in the garden state with a market.
Yeah. Bring that from the top, dog.
Hey, bring that back from the top. Please, dog.
You find me, cause Jersey City feel like 90s, Brooklyn in the 90s.
Click a different song and then pull that song back.
Cross that bridge with caution. Gentrification don't mean the lines they're safer when food gets tossed in. Either love us or wish our mothers had abortions. Depending on the level of their losses. Give me that shit, I'm from before was the home with the Barclays, when you could walk freely through the parade on Eastern Parkway. I'm from always say be safe when we part ways, cause liquor filled nights could easily turn to dark days. I'm from Brooklyn, home of the stars, when nationalities come together like a collage. Four-wheelers and dirt bikes tricking like sugar daddies to broads. Don't got 40 acres, but I'm rocking these son of Mars. I'm from Brooklyn, raised in Brownsville, born in Bushwick. Chicks that treat you like the star of the show and get you booked quick. Art is amazing at the skills that the chefs cook with. And if your OGs are hood rich, they took risk. I'm from Brooklyn, peace to the hustlers and the guards, the queens that turn to soldiers when dreams get hard. Jersey, word to the gunners and the killers, and white feet that hold you down with shake get realer. Brooklyn, home of the stars, no matter where you're from, it's all good, baby. Jersey, home of the stars, no matter where you're from, it's all good. Jersey, I'm from Jersey, word of Reggie Noble. MTV cribs to show you how I live. The shit look like Chernobyl. Radioactive wolf niggas, my team full of lobos. In the garden state with a marketplace filled with waste disposal. The side of the river where time froze is where you find me, cause Jersey City feel like 90s, Brooklyn in the 90s. But y'all don't get it from Brownsville to Greenville, call it Chill Town, but if you still round, nothing seems chill. Jersey, home of the stars, where they buck fifth your mother's face and leave your fan scarred. I'm from Jersey, Generation X crack babies. My fan rep the state crazy, just like Lucchese's. I'm from Jersey, BK to the east, JC to the west. Gather both townships, keep the city surrounded. I'm from Jersey, we make the Iceman shiver. Peace to 2nd Street, NHP, my bullet town hitters. I'm from Jersey, peace to the hustlers and the guards, the queens that turn to soldiers when dreams get hard. Brooklyn, word to the gunners and the killers, and white feet that hold you down with shake get realer. Brooklyn, home of the stars, no matter where you're from, it's all good, baby. Jersey, home of the stars, no matter where you're from, it's all good.
No doubt. Salute. You know, Brooklyn, stand up. You know, we here. Definitely. Brooklyn, Jersey, everybody, man, stand up. That was fire. When did you produce that? Or write that, yeah.
Gentrification don't mean the lines they're safer when food gets tossed in. Either love us or wish our mothers had abortions. Depending on the level of their losses. Give me that shit, I'm from before was the home with the Barclays, when you could walk freely through the parade on Eastern Parkway. I'm from always say be safe when we part ways, cause liquor filled nights could easily turn to dark days. I'm from Brooklyn, home of the stars.
So you hit the pause button.
Nationalities come together like a collage. Four-wheelers and dirt bikes tricking like sugar daddies to broads. Don't got 40 acres, but I'm rocking these son of Mars. I'm from Brooklyn, raised in Brownsville, born in push with. Chicks that treat you like the star of the
That
show
weirdo.
and get you booked quick. Art is amazing at the skills that the chefs cook with. And if your OGs are hood rich, they took risk. I'm from Brooklyn. Peace to the hustlers in the cars.
I got you. All right, salute. That's what's up. That was a rewind. So, Dontie, when did you write that?
That song is from. We put the album out in 2020, right when the pandemic hit and shit.
No doubt.
We could two before that shit hit. Word of mouth. So it was no album release, was no none of that shit. Like, we just put that shit out, and then everything just started shutting down. So it was like, all right, cool. Hopefully the people fuck with it. But eventually, after all of that shit stopped, we was able to start performing it and all that, and people fuck with it.
No doubt. Just to fill people in who come in late, you can find his music on any platform.
Just type in Dontique, type in Billion Man Rebellion, type in The House That Time Built. You'll get all of those shit. Cause I'm in a couple different groups. Like, as far as like, I started to realize our shit is like when George Clinton did Parliament and Funkadelic, then the Brides of Funkenstein, it's all the same fucking group, but they got a bunch of different sections of it and different names for different shit. So that's how I shit. Bunch of different groups in one.
A lot of them songs, they have videos to them, correct?
Yeah. We stay with visuals. We stay with visuals, but it's always more music than visual.
All right. Somebody asked from the crowd, is beat making harder today than it was back in the days?
Harder today? No.
Lot easier.
Is it easier today? I would honestly say for some people, yeah. It depends on how you make beats. Like, I'm hands-on with my shit. I like to hit the shit. So I gotta touch pads and shit like that for me to feel like I'm making a beat. Cause like my family play drums and shit. So there's no way for me to like just put a box here, put a box there, and do all of that little Tetris shit that they do and feel like I made a beat. I gotta be hitting something. It gotta be some type of pad banging or something. I collect drum machines. I got like 3-4 drum machines around here, different kinds of shit. I like the keyboards too. I like to fucking make the music. Like,
no doubt.
How they see it when it look like a little video game. It's cute, but I don't really rock like that. I learned on the MPC, and for the last maybe 8 years, I've been using the machine. I go back and forth to the MPC and the machine and shit, but the majority of the shit is the machine because I do not all alive, but all the shit that don't have no samples, I do a machine. And when it's sample time, I go to the MPC because I like the way it feel better than sampling the machine.
No doubt.
The question.
We're gonna give you another one. Is there any hidden meanings to your music? Like in your songs, are there, like, I ain't gonna say hidden agendas, but a hidden meaning behind the songs that you write and produce?
They're kind of straightforward. There's no really hidden meanings, but there's bars within bars on shit. You probably gotta listen to it before you get all the lines. Like, as far as like metaphors and shit, yeah. There's a lot of intertwining and shit in there, but no real hidden meanings. I like to be straightforward. Well, as straightforward as I can with art, because as far as like my art, I'm not trying to hide anything. It's not wild style with me.
What do you like doing more, rapping or physically making a beat?
It's about the same. Yeah, I could make more beats than I could write rhymes at a time, but it's the quality in the rhyme, honestly, with me, and it's the quality in the beat. Like, if I make 5 beats, I'm probably only gonna use 2. The other 2 was just practice to make the other ones. Like, just to
No
get
doubt.
in the mode and shit. Then I'll erase them shits or somebody else will use them if I'm not feeling it. But I can't.
So
do
like up and cover artists or any artist, could they come to you and purchase beats and so on and so forth?
If they dope, I don't know, bro. I got a code. If you whack, you ain't gonna be on my shit. If you dope, I have no problem giving you some shit. But if you trash, the nigga's gonna be like, why you getting a nigga that beat? And I gotta answer to it. Just
hey, nothing wrong with that, but
I don't want to hear that shit, bro. And then I'm a fan of music, so then I have to listen to it, and I don't know. Nah. If they do, I'm with the shit.
That goes into my next question. So, are you willing to collaborate with somebody outside of your team?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, I'm with it.
Okay,
I do it a lot.
Yeah.
People send me shit to get on a lot. So if I like the song, I send a verse. Like but the music gotta tell me to write to it. If I'm listening to that shit for 3 days and it ain't tell me to do nothing, I'm good. I'll leave that shit alone. It's just not for me. But there's times where I heard some shit and as soon as I heard it, I got, the music's telling me to write this, like, so, and it just spill out. So yeah, if it worked like that, then I'm with the shit. It got to be dope, honestly.
Tell us a little bit about some of the your famous performance venues, like some places that you performed at, or some places that you would like to perform at, like your Holy Grail places.
A place I always wanted to perform at was Lyricist Lounge. I never performed at Lyricist Lounge, but just about we rock just about everywhere else. Like, I like the spot in there's a dope spot in Jersey City, White Eagle Hall. White Eagle Hall is real dope because it holds a lot of people and the stage is really dope. The sound men are really cool. They make sure your shit is clean. Like, that's the shit I like to pay attention to. Like, when you there, they make sure your shit is, your sets is clean and shit. That shit sound good, that people can feel it. Like, I like shit like that. Like, when we go to certain places, it, like, depending on who the sound man is, they might not give a fuck. They probably want to go home. And like we word up. Shit, we performed in Amsterdam, fucking Germany, a whole bunch of different places. And you always hear a different sound. You always get a different vibe from the sound. So I pay attention to the sound a lot.
Now, have you ever had like stage anxiety?
No.
No, you just rock out. What's up?
You get a little adrenaline, like, you know, the little adrenaline, like before you about to fight. that little shit that hit you right before you about to punch somebody in the face. You get that, but that's about it. Like, shaking off.
We definitely got another clip of one of your songs that we on. You know, of course, the people sitting there, we're gonna keep them entertained tonight. You know, go ahead and drop the Dontique of a video that's up there.
What's that?
Mothers had abortions, depending on the level of their losses. Give me that shit, I'm from Brooklyn. Before was the home of the Barclays, when you could walk freely through the parade on Eastern Parkway. I'm from Brooklyn. Always say be safe when we part ways, cause liquor-filled nights could easily turn to dark days. I'm from Brooklyn, home of the stars. When nationalities come together like a collage, four-wheelers and dirt bikes tricking like sugar daddies to broads. Still got 40 acres, but I'm rocking these son of Mars. I'm from Brooklyn. Raised in Brownsville, born in Bushwick. Chicks that treat you like the star of the show and get you booked quick. Art is amazing, it's the skills that the chefs cook with. And if your OGs are hood rich, they took risk. I'm from Brooklyn. Peace to the hustlers and the guards, the queens that turn to soldiers when dreams get hard. Jersey, word to the gunners and the killers, and wifey that hold you down, shake that gorilla. Brooklyn, home of the stars, no matter where Chernobyl. Radioactive wolf niggas, my team full of lobos. In the garden state with a marketplace filled with waste disposal. The side of the river where time froze is where you find me. Cause Jersey City feel like 90s, Brooklyn in the 90s. But y'all don't get it from Brownsville to Greenville.
Nice, cool fella, coochie, beat booty, just.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Mothers had abortions, depending on the level up.
That's what's up. Listen, Dontique, that is fire.
Why you playing
telling
Brooklyn again?
all these visuals is on which score? Dog, do me one favor. Drop his other track. That's on the should be on the last track.
Let's go.
Heaven on earth, you'll see in time. Just free in mind. You can be where you wanna be. Built in His image is God's design. You'll see the signs. We can be where we wanna be. Heaven on earth, you'll see in time. Just free in mind. You can be where you wanna be. Built in His image is God's design. You'll see the signs. We can be where we wanna be. Written in a stone by an Aztec. See it in the face of an Olmec. Carved on a wall in a temple of Karnak. Tried at the stars. Sphinx as a star map. Know thyself is a thing, no cap. Lost who I was and I got it all back. When I found my creation and put it on track. You can have what you want right now. Create what's in your soul.
Let's go.
Manifest. Manifest. As above is so below.
Let's go.
Manifest. Manifest. Heaven on earth, you'll see in time. Just free in mind. You can be where you wanna be. Built in His image is God's design. You'll see the signs. We can be where we wanna be. Heaven on earth, you'll see in time. Just free in mind. You can be where you wanna be. Built in His image is God's design. You'll see the signs. We can be where we wanna be.
Ain't trying to keep up with the Joneses, but I'ma get mine. Telling you the path to success ain't far from where home is. I can see the zip line. Been trying to right my wrong, seek atonement. Get stronger as I climb. Being accountable for your actions, that's grown shit. Can't always just shine. More acres of land to live and grow on. Since I already got enough gear to throw on. Be glad to tell these money problems so long. Stay one with my love, our bond is so strong. Just wanna take back everything they stole from the ancestors. Manifest. Let's go. Manifest. Let's go.
Heaven on earth, you'll see in time. Just free in mind. You can be where you wanna be. Built in His image is God's design. You'll see the signs. We can be where we wanna be. Heaven on earth, you'll see in time. Just free in mind. You can be where you wanna be. Built in His image is God's design. You'll see the signs. We can be where we wanna be. Create what's in your soul.
Let's go.
Manifest. Manifest. As above is so below.
Let's go.
Manifest. Manifest.
No doubt, no doubt. Just out of curiosity, that came from this album right here.
Yeah, that's the house of time before her.
Let's go.
So this the album cover for
Yeah.
the House and Time
The
The
house
house that Tom built. House. Okay, that's what's up. This is
that's
y'all
me.
getting exclusives.
That's me over there. That's June, and that's DJ Biz Nice. Word up. Like, there's no samples on that song. All that shit was made in the machine. And Biz Nice is hosting on the shit, talking shit.
Okay.
Yeah. One day I was just writing the chorus and shit, and I was like, fuck it, I made the beat to it. I did a little demo version of the chorus, but I can't sing for shit. So June came in, he sang the shit over, and then like took my fucking vocals out of there, told him to put a verse, I put a verse, got a song. That's how we be doing this shit. And June is ill.
It just people said they love the percussion and the hypnotic vibe. That's what's up.
Good look. That's what the House of Time Bill is. It put you in that, and it put you in that zone where we just like we be on some just free your mind shit, and then we also have the songs that when the chicks always got the anthems when they talking shit about us, right? House of Time Bill, that's where the dudes could go find the anthems. when they shorty fucking up, that's where you go find the anthems. You
No doubt.
But we got to keep the balance. So we also got the joints on there that could praise her too. Like, but
okay.
You gotta have the shit that like, hold up, you fucking up right now. Like,
no doubt. The waiting to exhale men's version.
Yeah. We got some of that too. Like, we give you a nice beat too. It ain't no sad shit. We give you a nice beat for it. Nice up tempo joint. You go roll with.
No doubt. What's some future projects you got like coming out? If you don't mind, sharing with the people.
I got a joint we supposed to drop before the new year. Salvation Army, me and my bro Bravo Divvy, he's really fucking dope. He actually taught me how to use a lot of this as far as like Pro Tools and Logic and shit like that. He basically broke it down to me because I'm dyslexic. I didn't find that shit out till I was in my mid 30s. So, but I understood that I learned different than other people, and certain teachers didn't teach me right. So in certain classes I would excel. Other classes I don't know what the fuck this bitch talking about. Like, but my bro Bravo, the way he broke the shit down, like it was easy. I was like, oh, okay, cool, caught it. Blah blah blah. Whatever he did with the MPC, I caught it. Whatever he did with anything in Logic, anything in Pro Tools, I caught that shit. Just the way he taught me the shit. So I was able to implement that also into like film editing and also too, because the grids look the same to me. So I don't know. I see shit a little different. So yeah, I hope I answered.
Yeah, no doubt, no, definitely. What advice would you give to someone else that might be dyslexic and having issues or problems and so on and so forth, so that they could transition as smoothly as you did?
It's not an issue. It's not a problem. It's some shit you gotta figure out for yourself and how you move it, because there's different levels of it. So I can't really tell, unless you on my level. I can't really tell you what to do. Like, but find your way to learn it. Like I didn't give a fuck about reading books until I just picked up a book and started reading for myself. When the first book, one of the first books I picked up was like Holy Tabernacle shit, or fucking the autobiography of Malcolm X, or How to Eat to Live, and like books like that, Message to the Black Man. Like when I picked up books like that, because my aunt Muslim, she would have them at her house, and I would just go pick up the books because her son wasn't reading them. I told on you, Kareem. But my aunt in Bushwick, I would just go to the crib and like, oh, I would take this book and I'll bring it back. I would always bring it back bent up because it'll be in my pocket, but she wouldn't be too mad. She'd be like, yo, at least you read the shit. Like, and that gave me like the will to like find different words, different ways to write, different shit like that. But I was already out of school by that time. They couldn't get me to read books. I had to do this shit on my own. So my whole thing of saying that is figure that shit out on your wavelength, because a lot of people ain't gonna be able to teach you if you got any like dyslexia and shit like that, ADD, all that shit. We got all that shit, B. It ain't no special, ain't no certain people that got it, certain people that don't. I'm not a good test taker, but I'm a nigga that'll keep a job for like 7-8 years, and the great test takers will keep that job for 1.
Got you. That's what's up.
Like,
well, now, you know,
emotion. What they call that shit? Emotionally stable. Like, some people ain't emotionally stable.
now, you know, we on the Ralphie Kids channel, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And on the Ralphie Kids channel, one thing we do like to do is bridge the gap between the golden era and today. So if you don't mind just taking us back in that golden era, just briefly, if you ever been on any Miahhs, if you ever ran with anybody who up in them stores like that, you know, if you got a story that you can share with the people, you know, we definitely there's some people that's tuned in just for that, just to hear the golden era things.
Honestly, most of the people that was in the golden era are my seniors. I was born in 79. So like by the time it was 89, I was like 10. Like when we was first G'ing shit, we was G'ing food out the stores, B. Like our first shit was G'ing food out the stores. Then we started taking money, like running pockets, and then from running pockets to we would hit the stores here and there. But it was like we would hit the thrift stores mostly. We wouldn't hit like the department stores because there was no cameras in the thrift store that we was going to, and we would like remove a lot of shit. Like, because in the thrift store, that's where you find the motherfucking old shit. You ain't gonna find the old shit in the new store. Like, so we will find cookies, all types of bear knits, all types of shit. Like, yo, I got so much shit from thrifting. It's fucking crazy. But the way, and we did it so much, honestly, why me gonna be mad as fuck? We did this shit so much, the people stopped caring. They knew we was leaving with a bag full of shit, and they just stopped caring after a while. They'd be like, yo, could you help me hang up this rack of clothes or whatever? Take what you want, but just help me hang up this rack of clothes. Niggas be like, word. I caught 2 bears. I caught a fucking goose. I hope you hang this fucking rack of clothes up. It's no problem. Yeah.
Now, y'all definitely put on, as far as from what I've seen, you know, when I've been around y'all, I've seen y'all put on a lot of displays as far as the low culture goes. Between you and, you know, RPC, a lot of y'all was extremely coordinated. Was that something that y'all did behind the scenes? Like, yo, when we pull up to Low Goose on the Deuce, or when we pull up to the barbecue, we gonna flam this, blah blah blah.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Sometimes it's a team effort. Sometimes we just so happen to be on the same shit. Like a lot. Like as far as like when we did the Silver Surface shit, we was on the same. Everybody was on the same shit. Like, yo, just throw. You got a silver joint. You got a Polo Sports silver joint. Throw that shit on, and we rolled out for that. Actually, yeah, a couple of them we organized for, but most of them motherfuckers just form. Like, especially like barbecue shit, or if it's not Goose on the Deuce, honestly, we just form up. Anytime you see us in Goose on the Deuce uniform, like the whole squad, yeah, that there's no way.
Did
came up with that.
Did you or anyone from your squad ever take the trophy at Low Goose on the Deuce?
Yeah, Marcelo Japaz, hell yeah.
No doubt. Salute Marcelo. That's the homie. That's the fam, man.
Salute Lethal. Where that? Rock was a good second. Like I never entered none of them shits. I came to spectate. I got a little a chain or a trophy from one of them shits just for being there. But like, nah, I never entered none of the style shits though.
No doubt.
Yeah.
You know, for the people that don't know, Low Goose on the Deuce is just an event that we normally get together once a year. We go down to 34th Street by the Red Steps, and basically that's what it is. It's just flaming polo and reminiscing and talking about, you know, the good old days. You know, just group of individuals that kind of did some things wrong when they was younger, but then came together as adults and kind of matured and grew. We used it to network and so on and so forth.
Well,
That was really my first time running into PJC. Was at Low Goose on the Deuce. I came up there, you know, with my wife. We sat down, you know, we chopped it up. But then, you know, the beautiful thing about it, as soon as we formed ULL and we started dropping mixtapes, Dontique was one of the first artists that you know, voluntarily, you know, threw some tracks our way, so on and so forth. So all of the ULL mixtapes, if y'all don't have them, you know, you can reach out to me. I can, you know, get y'all a copy or whatsoever. Dontique is on every single one of them. That's a fact.
Them shit's dope too.
Yeah. Definitely.
Now, when real motherfuckers ask me for shit, it's like, yo, you want to be on this shit, or can you drop some shit for this shit? And I give it up. It is what it is. Like it's energy, man. It's straight energy. Some motherfuckers I just don't fuck with, and you will never see me around. But other motherfuckers, if they ask me for something cool, here, like, it's energy, big. Like,
you know,
if I feel something different,
I normally save them don't fuck with questions for the Super Tribe channel. But if you would like to disclose, you know, you can be my, you know, it's an open forum. You know,
it's only a handful. It's only a handful.
The people want to know. I'm just saying, the people want to know. You know. Nah, it's all good, man.
They know who they are. It's only a handful. Certain niggas I just don't slap five with. It is what it is.
Respectfully.
That's because they hung themselves. It's not nothing on no. I don't play none of them games. You hang yourself. You show me that you're not my brother. It's a smooth move with me. And some people don't understand that, so they want to. Oh, so why you don't fuck with me? Nah, I just don't fuck with you. Like, like it is what it is. You make it anything different, then we show you how different it is. But
no doubt, man. We're pulling up on almost an hour.
Okay.
You know, if I ain't mistaken, we still got something else for Dontique in the back.
Hey, if you don't, definitely salute Thirst, salute Rack, salute Hazuno, salute Beck Live. Because those are the people that actually gave PJC the right to actually become a crew, as far as in a low life sense. Like, we was already a crew, but the low life crew, they sanctioned it. They was all like, yo, we salute y'all, we fuck with y'all. We sanctioned the actual crew part as far as low lives and shit. But gotta big them up, because when we brought Thirst out here on some it was on a radio show, and I was like, yo, I kicked it with him, like, yo, bro, is it cool? Because I always walked up to all, like, every OG I met, yo, is it cool with you that we repping this shit? Like, you can't walk up in nobody's house and just open their fridge, be like, I'm a respectful brother if you're respectful to me, so I like to know where I'm at. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Definitely had to big them brothers up. Word them over. Because you if you don't know where you started from in any way, then you got your head up your ass. You like you gotta salute the motherfuckers for where you started from. I'm pretty sure you started from somewhere else. Like, exactly. All my other brothers probably, like, they started from a different they got a different sanction, a different heads up to go into this path or whatever, because there's low lives everywhere, Canadian low life, and those is my homies. Like, like it's low lives in Japan. One time we was at Goose on the Deuce, and low life from Japan walked up to me, and all only English he knew was my name. The nigga walked up and said, "Yo, Dontique." I was like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" And his fucking his girl was like, "Yo, he don't speak no English, but he know you from Facebook." Blah blah blah. He wanted to take a picture with you, and like, yo, you don't get no shit like that nowhere else. And if you get out a certain energy, that shit come back, no matter how far you are, no matter across what seas you are. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. Now let me ask you a question. Like, as far as the culture is concerned today, what are some things that you would like to see kind of implemented to make us continue to grow in that line? Like, as far as, you know, the newer people feeling welcome.
It's a filter. It got to go through a filtering process. I'm pretty sure we went through a filtering process as far as PJC is concerned. People looked at us a certain way, didn't know us, that like in the beginning didn't know how to take us. Like some of the first Goose on the Deuces I filmed, like a couple of the early barbecues, I filmed them shits and we'll post them and put them up. And some people would be like, "Yo, who this dude filming the shit?" So I'm pretty sure we got filtered out, and they felt us out to feel like pause to see who we was and shit. But they got to go through a filtering system like everybody else be. Motherfuckers can't just turn into no crew in the next day type shit. Like I see a couple of crews that niggas is questioning, and it's hilarious. Like, like we are who we are because we could be in any setting, any crew, like around any crew, any vibe, any party, anywhere, and we us. We never gonna change. We never gonna be nobody else. Like there's other motherfuckers that they get around you and want to try to be you. Ain't nobody gonna be no Chip-Lo, bro. Like, they don't understand that shit. Like you see the fake shit when it come around. It's hilarious. You see the motherfuckers that be dressing clownish. Like, like, come on, bro. You never got fly in your life. You just throwing a bunch of shit. Like, that don't make you fly, bro. Yo, my uncle, rest in peace, Robert McDowell, was the flyest motherfucker I've ever met in my life. He had a jewelry store in the Mart called Black Men's Jewelers in the 80s and shit. And he was an artist that did jewelry. So a lot of the MCs you would see, like the big Bismarck ring, the cane ring with the whole shit that looked like graffiti. He did a lot of that shit. Like a lot of their jewelry, like with the pendants and pieces. He did a lot of that shit on 125. Rob the jeweler, word up. So watching him get fly, like, cause he was a fly motherfucker. Like he would tailor his own. He would wear a lot of like name brands, but he would also tailor his own shit and have it made like the way that he want to wear the shit. So yeah,
almost like a Dapper Dan.
Yeah, but to an extent, but like mainly so it could fit him the way he wanted to fit him type shit. Like put an extra pocket here so he could hold his weed or whatever, because it was illegal back in the days and shit. Like, like word up. So my fly came from the elders getting fly, like my uncle and shit. Word up.
No doubt. I'm gonna just take a little brief intermission. I'm gonna just shout out everybody in the chat that I seen pulling up. Shout out to Team Mexico, Ducky, we see you. Shout out to Team Australia, Dontique-Lo, we see you. Shout out to Nebraska, you know, CMB, we definitely see you.
Word
Big
up.
Boo, Dark Man, Rain, Tasha, who else is in the chat that I seen? Everybody that pulled up, you know, we really appreciate you for taking this time to be here with us, man. We truly appreciate that.
Yo, you good with Low Life Mexico?
Absolutely. That's the UWL. That's Dontique-Lo.
I just had to ask first. Yo, I love them brothers. Them brothers cool as fuck, man. Word up. Salute Low Life Mexico,
They definitely fly under the UWL banner.
They always show love.
Salute, Sony. We see you. Appreciate you.
Peace.
Sky, we see you. You know, I definitely appreciate, you know, all the people. You know, Dontique does have a YouTube page. You know, if y'all like to follow him and, you know, hear some more his tracks, so on and so forth. You know, Dontique, if you don't mind, just letting people know what's your YouTube thing so they can follow you.
My YouTube is basically my name, Dontique. Type that in, it'll take you to whatever videos we got and all of that. But if you go to Bandcamp, you can find a lot of the music. Type my name in, type The House of Time Built, or type Billion Man Rebellion in. Billion Man Rebellion is the shit that's straight bars. Me and my bro CF is just straight bars, produced by DJ Static. We got like 2 albums under Billion Man Rebellion. That's crazy. And it's just cerebral shit. It's bars. Fucking House of Time Built is feel good. House and fucking Afro beats mixed. Like it's some good up tempo, feel good type shit. My solo shit is straight hip hop MC shit. And check it out. Hope y'all fuck with it. Check out the bro June Star too. He just put out an album, and June Star's on a lot of the shit that we do. So,
okay,
yeah, it'll be easy to find him. Just
he on YouTube too.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, what I'll do is, you know, if you could reach out to the brother, just let him know what on a part 2. Like we'll do you on a part 2, and bring him up and let him share his music and so on and so forth. Being that y'all collabed on song.
We can
also with y'all permission.
He got a band too. He got a live band that we rock with. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, that's what's up, man. Listen, believe me, we musically inclined. A lot of us, you know, from that hip hop era. You know, a lot of people sitting here now. Salute Maxwell, Australia. Salute Machina. We see you. Where he from? He from Nicaragua. That's what's up, man.
Maxwell.
Yo, you talking about globally? We global right now. You know, definitely global. I see you, Machina, Nicaragua in the building.
Elvin, salute.
Definitely. Dontique, you know, with your permission, what we're gonna do, we're gonna hit you on the intro and the outros, or drop a track or CD or something, or one of your songs throughout our broadcast. So you hear first, being that you was one of the first artists to pretty much come up here again, you know, out of all you know, we got you. We're gonna make sure your music is heard, you know, whichever one you know you want us to broadcast and play and so on and so forth. You heard it here from me directly. The Ralphie Kid Show definitely will support those that support them.
Peace, you know, so I see you out there.
No doubt. Look at Maxwell. That's what's up. CMB. Listen, all my DJs, you know, letting you know, the Dontique Fire tracks. Make sure y'all throw it in the rotation, man. Definitely make sure y'all throw it in the rotation.
Word. If you fuck with it.
Listen,
that's all I said. If you fuck with it.
Matter of fact, this is how we gonna find out.
We got something for everybody.
Listen, if y'all fuck with them tracks that was played, drop a 1 in the chat. Just drop a 1. You know, letting us know you truly appreciate the music, appreciate the sound. You know, the artist is taking his time to, you know, come up here and build and mend with us. You know, just know there's plenty more artists to come as well. We got some special guests coming up. We're gonna do our best to globally connect the entire movement. We've been, you know, just to let everybody know, you know, ULL offered the opportunity to each and every individual when we first was building to come and collide and collab and do networking on a global scale. Some was with it, some wasn't with it. We're gonna, you know, we're gonna keep moving and building. Tasha, salute. You know, one of definitely, man. You know, anything else you like to drop for the people, Dontique? Dropping on the hour.
I'm about to drop an album in a couple of hours called Every Other Summer. Honestly, I just finished mixing it, and I'm gonna drop that shit on Bandcamp probably by 10, 11 o'clock the night. So yeah. That's what I got.
Listen, you heard it here when it dropped. I'm gonna need one of them tracks. We're gonna play it exclusively on the next show.
I would have dropped it earlier, but I was at the Puerto Rican Day parade in Jersey City this morning. So I had
how was it?
Squad out there. That shit was nice, bro.
I seen it on your Instagram live.
Yeah,
pulled up when you
gotta chill with the people, man. Word up. Got mad love out there too. Gotta chill with the people because a couple weeks before that we rocked for the 50th anniversary of hip hop and shit. And a lot of people that was out there was there and shit. So they definitely showed love. Shit was dope. Wepa. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, definitely. You know, anytime you hear some type of tunes, it gets you in the mood.
Motherfucking African drum start hitting you, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Word. When my daughter was with her friends and shit, because normally she'd be in the parade, like as one of the princesses and shit. But she didn't do it this year, but she was with her friends and shit. And the little girl was like, I ain't even Puerto Rican, I'm black. I was like, yo, like I had to school her like, yo, you can't make a Puerto Rican without black. Like the African and the Indian and the Spaniard is what made the Puerto Rican. And it wouldn't be and the Spaniard wasn't even a full Spaniard because the Moors had ruled that shit for 700 years before they even came over there in 1492 to move around. So they had a little black in them too.
Now look at that. Y'all getting some history now. Yeah. No doubt.
Like so
you gonna learn a little bit of everything on the Ralphie kids, man.
Yeah,
promise you.
Indeed. But just telling the little girl a little something about like, yo, y'all the same shit. Like just you feel like you ain't got no Spanish in you or whatever. Nah, that's a fucking honestly, it's a language. Like don't worry. It's actually a slave master language. So don't worry about that. Rock with your people. Throw the flag up. That if y'all family, y'all family. You know what I mean? My father's Puerto Rican. My mom's is black. I grew up with the black side of the family, but that don't make me no less Puerto Rican. Like,
that's how I am. My pops is Puerto Rican, full-blown Puerto Rican. My mother was born in England, but my grandmother from Jamaica.
Oh, word.
Yeah, so I'm more mixed and diced and sliced and all that other stuff, man.
Yo, it is what it is. That's a good thing though. You learn a lot of different shit. Like I grew up everywhere. I went to I don't know how many different schools I went to like 4 different schools just in Virginia alone as a kid. In Brooklyn, I went to like 4 different schools. Like fucking I went to kindergarten in Queens. I don't even remember living in Queens for too long. Like I got family out there. I was like, how the fuck did I end up in Queens going to kindergarten?
It's
but
crazy.
That shit let you meet people and meet different personalities and shit. So it helped. Just like your family, like you being mixed and shit, you meet different types of people. Like, and that's a good thing in the world. Because if you just only know this, once you meet that, you're gonna think they're alien. Like,
Let me do this last through the commercial break. For everybody that's tuned in, I just want y'all to know, being that y'all stayed late, y'all get this exclusive from me. We're gonna start doing giveaways on not only this channel, on the Super Tribe channel. It might be a polo item, it might be a Ralphie Kids item, it might be a Super Tribe Low Life item, it might be a Politics Usual. It's gonna be something that you can definitely keep and hold on to and treasure and so on and so forth. So
he ain't say no book though. He ain't say no book.
No. It might be the book. It might be the book. Matter of fact, when we get off, right, I'm gonna hit you and just send me out it. I'll make sure I send you autographed copy of the book directly to you, man, because I truly appreciate you always being there, for the team.
Hey, I'm gonna buy the book. I'm talking about the other people for the prize.
The other people for the prize, you know what?
He ain't say no.
You know what? I'm gonna start doing that. Matter of fact, you get a self-autographed personal copy of "Surviving the City Inside the City" Volume 1, written by myself. You get the in-depth exclusive.
See, I just hooked y'all up. Y'all don't even know.
Definitely, you know. Thank Dontique. Thank Dontique having me give away them precious books.
Just hooked y'all up with a fly ass book. Y'all don't even know. If you ain't got no books in the house, if you ain't got no books in your house, bro, shame on you.
You know what though? And that is a fact. I'll explain that on another live. But the process once you write a book of getting author copies of the book versus purchasing the book itself, is a whole total. Like if I purchase the book at full price, I could get it the next day. If not, and I'm getting author copies, it takes 2-3 weeks for me to get copies of the book.
Word.
So then, that's a crazy process, but
Yo, my son had ripped up. I had bought the Wu-Tang book a long time ago when it first came out, and my son ripped the back off of it because he just had this shit. And I'm like, yo, this is one of my favorite fucking books. So I went to the store and ordered that shit a couple weeks ago. I am so happy I got my book back. like, yo, that shit means something to me. Like holding it, like you could read this. You probably could read this shit or listen to an audio version of it or whatever. But holding this shit made me feel. It made me feel real good. Word of mouth. I was like, this little motherfucker broke my shit.
No doubt. So, Dontique, we're gonna let you go ahead and drop your album, and we're gonna have you come up here on a part 2, so you can release some of those exclusives from the album.
Okay.
We're gonna do that for the people. Shout out AB, appreciate you, God. That's peace. Yeah,
this a double up for 2023. I put out an album last month, Museum of the Mind. So this a double up for me.
Wait a minute. You did an album last month.
Yeah. Museum of the Mind.
And you dropping one.
Word up. I went through a lot of shit, B. And the year before, the 2022 was crazy. So had a lot to talk about. That's all.
Don't listen. Yeah. All I know is we're gonna drop some exclusives on the Ralphie Kids from the album. You heard it from Dontique first himself. He promised us some exclusives. So
peace,
everybody, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Dog, if you could just go ahead and hit the closeout section. Any one of Dontique tracks, any one of his videos, whatever.
Thanks a lot.
Again, appreciate y'all, man. Stay tuned for part 2. Tomorrow we got another special guest. Shout out to Hatlo. Hattie Low, yeah, LRL founder. She definitely be up here tomorrow.
You got that BMR1 shit, Doc?
Huh?
If ask Doc if he got that BMR1 song, we can go.
You know what? I got it, but I gotta see how to. I could go grab it real quick. Let me see.
Nah. If you gotta do.
Oh no. You know what? I do got it. I think. Did I? 1, 2, 3. Let me make sure. Nah. I think you know what happened with one of them. When I tried to grab it, it was showing just like a crazy clip of the video. Let me see. If y'all hold on for a few seconds, let me see if I can grab this track real quick.
We can go out with this. Heaven on Earth. Word of mouth.
Let's go.
Heaven on earth, you'll see in time. Just free your mind. You can be where you wanna be. Built in His image is God's design. You'll see the signs. We can be where we wanna be. Heaven on earth, you'll see in time. Just free your mind. You can be where you wanna be. Built in His image is God's design. You'll see the signs. We can be where we wanna be. Written in a stone by Aztec. See it in the face of an Olmec, carved on a wall in a temple of Karnak. Tried at the stars, Sphinx as a star map. Know thyself is a theme, no cap. Lost who I was and I got it all back when I found my creation and put it on track. You can have what you want right now. Create what's in your soul.
Let's go.
Manifest.
keep up with the Joneses, but I'ma get mine. Telling you the path to success ain't far from where home is. I can see the zip line. Been trying to right my wrong, seek atonement. Get stronger as I climb. Being accountable for your actions, that's grown shit. Can't always just shine. More acres of land to live and grow on. Since I already got enough gear to throw on. Be glad to tell these money problems so long. Stay one with my love, our bond is so strong. Just wanna take back everything they stole from the ancestors. Manifest. Let's go. Manifest. Let's go.
Heaven on earth you'll see in time. Just free your mind. You can be where you wanna be. Built in His image is God's design. You'll see.
Hold on. I think there's other one to download right now. Let me see if it pop on. This other clip. Let me see this. I'm just waiting for it to finish processing.
DJ Dontique-Lo.
Dark man got the.
Chop shop with a Bentley. Hop slack, get jack like Dempsey. Door I can see. Better back up. Pen hotter than the shuttle Orient.
Oh no, that's the same song.
Good dolo, but they don't want smoke with the squad. That's a no-no. Close to this and get charged. Joe, getting these snakes on my yard. Oh, just a deal of pulling your card. Okay, with a stick like a.
Oh, I think I got that video clip.
Want to straight and narrow all these years. Don't make me make the thing go put it like Nardo. Blinded by how bright the star glow. Better like stormtroopers on Daro. Putting lines down to change your world. Architects here to design a better tomorrow.
Higher, 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 higher now. Higher, 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 higher. Let's get higher now. Higher, 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 higher now. Higher, higher, higher.
Mothers had abortions, depending on the level of their losses. Give me that shit, I'm from Brooklyn. Before was the home with the Barclays, when you could walk freely through the parade on Eastern Parkway.
Hold on. I'm waiting for this other track to download. I just got a clip of it though.
Mind of the audience is the whole plot. Cuckoo is the goosebumps clock on close watch. Find a cure for AIDS that kill you, and it don't stop. Alone in deep space, I feel like a robot. No signs of life, just me and a stovetop. Chef and crack out the hot tech kitchen. I'm on a mission in a Carter space station, rocking Pyrex vision. I got my pupils emulating, cause my dialect's different. They couldn't ride my way to tie the chain, they like best missing. When addicts kiss tuition, lines christen the rhythm's engine. Finding this gift might have been its ascension. Nicer than your top 10 and honorable mention. Don't know it, I ain't shot like the whip missing the rear suspension. These dudes are puppets, A&R's possessed by Jim Henson.
No doubt. Salute. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. We definitely gonna do a part 2 for Dontique, man. Man, listen, them tracks is fire. All the songs is on. Do I got this? Oh, let me see which one this is. No, that's the what you call it track. I might got one more clip.
I only sent you 4, bro.
I think I got did I play the higher
yeah.
The clip from the higher?
Yeah, you played it.
Oh, no doubt. Well, anyway, for the most part, we're gonna close the show out.
Word up.
You know, really appreciate everybody for pulling up. Salute, 2 L's, PJC, ULL. Any other artists, if y'all looking to network, just reach out to me. I got y'all. Salute. Dontique, I'll set up a time in the proper place for us to do round 2.
All right.
No doubt.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate y'all for pulling up. All right.